You're listening to the Open Books Podcast.
Your next chapter starts now.
Is it love, 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 love that I'm feeling? Is it love, 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 love that I'm feeling? Is she the one?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Open Books Podcast. Before we jump into today's episode, I want to remind you that we have been releasing weekly episodes. Yes, you've heard that correctly. Weekly episodes. That means we have had 5 episodes since the beginning of May.
Wow.
5 episodes. So you can definitely go catch up on all the things that we've been chatting about.
I actually did notice that because I was looking on our Spotify page and I was seeing how it said like May 6th, May something.
Yes.
May, and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so like consistent. So nice. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's like my favorite thing about podcasts. I'll just go back and look. I'm like, I have 4 that I can listen to over this week. You know what podcast I recently listened to?
What?
Cheers.
With Avery?
But it was Sivan Ayala's episode.
I don't know who that is.
Oh my gosh. She founded Lux Unfiltered, the tanning and tan lines,
Well,
the bathing
love
suit
them.
brand. Obsessed with her. Yeah.
Okay, because I have been a little bit deep into the Avery Woods, Emily Kaiser of it all. I will present this information to you on next episode.
Oh, good.
Because I don't have it all, but I've been doing a little bit of deep diving. And you know, once you kind of look into it, of course, I have all like the sleuth pages on TikTok.
Yes.
Like, this is what happened,
I've
blah,
kind
blah,
of
blah.
seen some of it too. Good news? Do you have any good news?
Good news. I got a scalp massage.
My good news, school's officially out. It is summertime. I'm going to the beach soon. And my anatomy scan is coming up.
Oh my God, that was like
super
boom,
pumped. Sorry,
boom,
I have so
boom.
much right now.
Wait, let's just deep dive into them all. School's out for you.
Yes.
What does this mean for you? Like, what are you looking forward to this summer? I'm just so happy for you that school's out that I just want to hear like your ideas.
Because this year was I'm not even talking about like work wise. It was just like a rough year for me in general.
You had a lot going on.
Yes, it was a wild year. I am most looking forward to just like slowing down and taking time to like organize my house, hopefully like get the nursery somewhat together. That's like my big goals.
So for the nursery, you have to clean out a room that's already
Yes.
kind of filled.
Yes.
Okay.
Which it's my office ish. I have like a stationary bike in there that I might have touched like 10 times in 5 years. And it also is just like a storage space.
Yeah.
But it makes the most sense because it's the room that's closest to
you.
Yeah, our bedroom.
Yeah.
So have to take everything out and either it's going to be trash, donate, keep.
That's a summer-long project, really.
That in itself is a summer-long project. I'm kind of tired.
Yeah, I know. It's time to do this. I'm going to be real with
It's
y'all.
so tired.
It's tiring.
It's tiring, but I'm still just like, I'm just so grateful to be here. I'm pregnant.
And you feel the baby so much now.
Yes,
Which
that
is
is
so
just
exciting.
so crazy.
So let's jump into the weekly report and let's just talk about all the things that we've been doing, we've been obsessing over, we've been reading. Let's just briefly talk about when we read, because I did get that comment a couple times. And some people are like, oh, how are you finished already? Like, you're already on the next book. Like, oh my God. When do I read? It kind of fluctuates. Like, for me, like, it just kind of
Same.
depends on the phase of life that I'm in or if I'm in a reading kick.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm a mood reader too.
I know. But, like, I think it's something we both worked on too is, like, if we know we're reading this book, like, just being committed to doing it.
Yeah, it's a discipline, but it's because a lot of it is because like we know we're going to unpack and talk about this book. So I'm like, I owe it to Colby and I owe it to myself.
Yes.
And all of you that listen along, like,
Yeah.
we do this for a reason.
Exactly. So it's definitely a discipline thing.
It is.
But what I've been like trying to remind myself is if I'm scrolling on my phone, I can be reading.
You are so good for that.
So that's something that y'all could think about. Like if you catch yourself just scrolling and you really want to, like, I don't know, just pick up your reading habits more, just tell yourself, like, or keep your Kindle like around. I do that too.
Yeah.
Like I keep it close to me, like I keep my phone close to me, and I'll just like switch it.
For sure.
Yeah. But another way that I like to do it is audiobooks.
Audiobooks are a game changer. Do you switch out audio and Kindle?
Yeah.
Where they can pick up in the same spot?
Yeah, but if like an audiobook is killer, like I'll just do audiobook. But I actually have audiobook in my report to talk about too because I go back and forth so much with like
I do too.
my reading mediums. But right now I'm on an audiobook kick.
But something else that is really helpful, especially like if reading is a high priority for you, is just setting a timer. Set a 20-minute timer. And even if you have kids, like maybe your kids are playing, maybe they're watching TV, like that's a spot where you can read. I have a coworker that's an avid reader, and she was saying that like when her kids have ball games or something, she brings her Kindle.
Perfect.
And like while they're warming up, she'll read before the game or whatever, you know? So that's also good. Like sometimes I'll set my timer for like 30 minutes and I'm like, this is my reading time. Or before bed.
Yeah.
I'll read until I'll try. Kind of like you were saying about scrolling. Instead of scrolling, I'm like, I'm reading to go to bed.
Yes. I also find reading before bed is a lot more of a much more peaceful way to fall asleep than scrolling.
Even when you're reading about serial killers.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. And it puts me to sleep pretty much instantly, which is a battle because I'm like, I want to finish what I'm reading, and you're like holding your eye open to like try to finish the page.
They're starting to get grainy because the Sandman came.
Yep. And then you just slowly like, that's when you know you're about to fall asleep when you read because like the sentences don't make any more sense. It's just like everything jumbles
and you
together.
have to reread it.
Yeah.
Once I still have to reread a page, I'm like, you're done.
Put it down.
Put down the page.
Yes.
So,
okay. So weekly report are recommending. What are you recommending?
Summer Fridays. Lip balm.
I have never tried and I really want to.
I'm obsessed. The consistency is like thick, but not too thick to where you're like, this is annoying on my lips. So good. And the other thing that I'm recommending is staying hydrated during pregnancy. So this is for mamas. So this is one thing that like I always was like, when I get pregnant, I want to make sure I oil my boobs and my belly and my back and like my legs, like the parts of me that are like stretching, right? So through research and like what I've been using so far, bio oil skincare mixed with Palmer's cocoa butter stretch mark. So like I'll do a layer of one and then I go over with the other one, and I do this every single night.
Really?
Yeah. Every single night. And I haven't, listen, y'all, don't hold me to this because they could come after the fact.
Right. You never know.
You never know. Like they might show up in the third trimester. I'm referring to stretch marks. And I might get them after the baby's born. Like, I don't know, but I don't have a stretch mark on my belly yet. Yet is the key word, y'all. I'm not having any expectations, but so far, even if you're not pregnant, like hydrate your skin. It's just good for you.
Yeah, that's actually something that I didn't really do until like my more adult life, and I like regret. I wish I would have been more regimented. I mean, I know like as a teenager you don't really, well, I don't know, the teenagers nowadays.
I was gonna say teenagers now are probably have like a 10-step
oil routine. Yeah, but I did like never did. Like maybe some moisturizer on my face.
In high school?
Oh my God, never. But now, oh my God, it's so important. Like you have to.
It really is so important. Like even after the fact, like in postpartum, to like keep that routine.
Yep.
And it's just like so good for your
take care of
postpartum, skin too.
Yeah. This makes me think of my Mama Rose, who's my grandmother, and her arms and like her skin are just I always just remember being so soft. And
Pons.
Yep. And it's just because constantly I remember she was always just rubbing the pond.
But because my grandma too, I'm like.
It was like that generation.
Yes.
Always rubbing it on her hands.
Tried and true.
Yeah. And her hand, like you forget about your hands too. But she always was rubbing on her hands. And I could feel her skin right now just thinking about it. And it's just like so soft.
I love that.
I know. And I feel like that like importance kind of skipped our generation almost. We need to bring it back.
And there is I think for a lot of people, a love-hate with oils because they can be like sticky or they don't absorb. Almost. Yes. And it does get annoying. But I try to do it before bed. And when you wake up in the morning, you're like, because I like focus on like the chest area.
Yeah.
And the belly, all the spots. And when you wake up, your skin is so just like smooth and hydrated.
I'm definitely in like a lip balm season as well. Also kind of new to me because I never really prioritized that either, and I wish I would have. And now I'm like, I can't not.
Right. Well, as you get older, you just like
Yeah.
want to take care of yourself more.
Yeah, you
That
realize.
was not the priority when we
Girl,
were younger.
we
We
didn't-
didn't care. We didn't give a fuck.
We were just like slathering like the most harsh makeup and like
and sleeping in it.
oh
and
my God, sleeping
I
in
used
it.
a makeup wipe. My skin's clean. We weren't
Yeah.
double cleansing.
We're
Like we
fine.
didn't
I
care.
used to like sleep with my contacts in. My mascara would be like crusted in my
The
eyes.
sleeping
Like
with the contacts in.
devastating.
Devastating.
It's diabolical to do that.
Do you ever accidentally still do it?
Sometimes it's
Me
rare.
too.
It is rare because I'm like, it's a torturous experience for me now.
Awful. And do you find like your eye sockets get like sore?
Yes.
Mine too.
And you wake up and you're like, can barely open your eyes. They're so crusted.
When I wake up with my contacts in from an accidental, like if I fall
Mm-hmm.
asleep on the couch and I wake up the next morning,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Talk about
please,
dry.
I'm like, please, dear God, please don't let me be blind.
No, I know.
Please don't let me be blind.
And I, in high school, like, I think I would go weeks sleeping with my contacts. Like,
Colby.
long amounts of time. And not the kind that you
Can sleep
because, you
in.
know, they make those, which I
Yes.
still wouldn't do. But, like, no. Diabolical behavior.
it was, yeah.
Now,
There,
I rarely have accidents now just because I remember, like, how horrible that is. And I'm always like,
it hurts so bad.
yeah. I'm always like, before bed, I'm like, I need to go take my contacts out. But I'm actually blind. Like, can't see shit. I'm blind as a fucking bat.
What's your,
Negative 2.5, maybe? I think that's what it is. What is yours?
Same. I'm a negative 225 and a negative 2.5 with an astigmatism.
Oh, wow. So one eye is worse than the other.
Yeah.
I think I'm the same in both. But every time.
We are blind.
We're literally blind. And we're
literally blind.
And I also feel like my eyes are sabotaging me because every couple years, my glasses like aren't strong enough. You know what I mean? Like I could tell that they're getting like a little bit worse. Like every couple years, I'm like, I think I need a stronger pair of glasses.
Well, Zenni Optical.
Love them.
Yeah.
Love them.
Yeah.
You told me about them. Now I'm constantly just ordering.
Also
glasses
recommend
from-
Zenni Optical,
Yeah.
people.
How have we never talked about that before?
I don't know.
Because we are always wearing glasses.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that was a thing that you can order, like just cute frames from somewhere other than the eye doctor.
Yeah, you plug in your prescription.
Yeah, and they have like the ugliest glasses at the eye doctor's office. Like you can never find cute
You literally
ones.
look like a little professor.
But like online, you could, and they like let you try them on
They're
with a little face
trendy
filter.
frames. Yeah.
Like,
And they are legitimate. They
they're
come
like
in
$25 a frame. They're cheap.
$25 a frame. You can add like the blue light blocking, and it gets more expensive, especially like once you kind of like plug in your prescription. But I'm talking like $50.
By
I'm
the
not
end of
talking
it.
like $250.
No,
You know,
by the end of
So.
it, it's worth it.
It's so worth it.
And it's worth it just kind of have like a catalog of glasses to throw on.
Absolutely.
That you could just like wear
I-
in bed.
Yeah, I shuffled through 3 different pair.
Yeah, me too. I'm actually due for a new pair though. A couple new pairs.
Yeah. What are you recommending?
Ashley Sievert Spotlight. I know I talked about it a little
Yes.
bit in the last episode, but I've since had like time to sit with it. Probably like about 2 weeks, right? So, y'all, I'm obsessed with this makeup product. I just have to really like plug it because I think it's going to be really good for the girls like me who. So since I'm working from home, I'm not wearing makeup every day. I'm
Right.
actually hardly wearing it, which is very nice and like refreshing. But
Your skin looks really good too.
thank you. I actually was going through a phase of like adult acne. I don't know. I think I just hit an age where my skin or my hormones like acted up a lot. Like my skin was changing a lot. It went from like very bare, bare as in no bumps really, no acne. I
Right.
really didn't get it. And then within this past like I think when I turned like 27, it happened to me like hormonal adult acne. Anyway, I think not wearing makeup has helped a lot. But you know, sometimes you're a bitch is tired.
Yeah. And you need a little spotlight
You need a little spotlight.
to look awake.
Yes, especially when you have like small children, like my 2-year-old still doesn't always sleep through the night. Sleeps with me, which I love. I hope he sleeps with me literally until he's 15. Like, please stay with me. He literally will roll over and he puts his hand on my face.
Stop it.
He pulls my face to his face and we sleep like this. Anyway, that's besides the point. So that's why I'm tired.
I'm
you
gonna
know,
cry.
that's why I'm tired at night because like he's constantly moving, but I don't care. I'll take it.
Yeah.
The spotlight is a lifesaver because I just wake up and literally I put a dab in the corner and you just dab it with your finger. I don't know. It's doing something for me, like you said.
Do you have it on right now?
I have it on right now.
It looks
Can you
good.
tell?
I have it on too.
Yeah, I could tell. It's a drop and you just dab it and it brightens you and it doesn't really feel like a concealer. And I don't even use it like a concealer. I use it just as an eye brightener.
Just like inner corner.
Yep.
A
And
little pop.
even throwing that on before I go outside, I feel a little bit better. Like I just,
Oh.
feel a little more awake. So y'all really should check that out if you're in the market for something like that. And you can buy it from her website. I don't think you have to
Yeah,
go like
no,
in
you don't
store.
have to go in.
So it's called Spotlight Concealer. That's what I'm
So
recommending.
nice. Love that.
What's after R?
Eating. What are you eating?
I wanted to tell you that I've been making smoothies at home with my blender.
Love that.
I had this blender that's just kind of sitting there for forever. Got it like for
Collecting some dust.
Yep, I got it for like a wedding gift. So I was like, let me start utilizing this. I just put a scoop of yogurt, one whole banana, like a handful of blueberries, and Matt just recently got this peanut butter protein powder, which at first I was opposed to because I was like, is the peanut butter going to counteract with like banana blueberry?
Oh, no, I feel like that would complement it so much.
It complements it so well.
What brand?
Jocko.
Jocko. Oh, that's the one
That's
he's like
his
really
people.
into?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a brand. Yeah, it's like a guy thing.
Sponsor.
Yeah, exactly. No, they actually should because Matt is their like number one customer.
Like he keeps them.
The Lansu family keeps them in business. He's got like,
They keep the lights on.
he's subscribed. Like we get them in the mail. Like they just come.
Oh, they like auto renew, like auto come in.
Oh yeah. That and the electrolytes that they have. Yeah.
I need to get back on making smoothies.
You should because it's very easy. The only thing is like it's kind of a pain to clean to blender,
Yeah.
but it's still worth it.
I think
And it
that's
keeps you full.
That's what stops me from like doing a lot of things at home. It's just like
literally, I don't want
the prep and the clean,
It's too much.
the act of doing it.
That's what it is.
But it's like that's good for your brain though. You need to do shit like that.
here and there. You
At
do.
myself.
Yeah. What are you eating?
Eating. Okay. So I recently went to Koshan restaurant in the city, but one side is like a higher scale restaurant, and then the other side is called the Butcher, and it's like a sandwich shop. And I got a smoked turkey sandwich with avocado, arugula, and a tomato basil aioli.
Oh my god.
Colby. It was so good. It was big. Like I could only eat half of it, but I brought the other half home
like
for
a Big
Josh.
Daddy sandwich.
It was. But like if you or Matt ever just like want to go get like sandwiches, but
Yeah.
it's like barbecue. Like they had like pulled pork and shit too. So freaking good.
Koshan?
Koshan. Not even like a big barbecue person,
I'm actually not either.
but like when
Kind of
we
at
go,
all.
ever. I'm never gonna be like, let's go get barbecue. But when I'm with someone or with people that are like, we're going to eat barbecue, I'm like, I'll get barbecue.
Yeah, because I think when I think of barbecue, I just think of like thick barbecue sauce, and like that grosses me out.
Ew.
Like ew.
Playing.
Okay. I started watching. I think I just finished Under the Bridge on Hulu. Have you seen that?
I think the last time we talked or did a recap, I was like, I'm gonna go watch it.
Never
It's
got
still
around
sitting
to it.
on my content plate. I haven't started it yet.
It's pretty heavy because it's a true story, but it's a very fascinating true story.
I think it's also a book.
I think it is too. I think it was based off of the book. I think the book was written by like a journalist
Got it.
who then they made the series.
Okay, got it.
Did you watch the last couple episodes of Dark Matter? Oh, it's easy to forget about because they only post every Wednesday.
I know.
If they had all been there, you'd probably be finished with it already.
I know. And then I got like wrapped up in the shows that I'm watching. I do need to go watch it.
But you know, at this point, I'm actually might let the episodes build up on Dark Matter and just watch them all when they're
right?
done.
Like I think I have like 4 or 5.
4 and 5. That's it.
4 and 5 to watch.
Yeah, and I think they only have 8. But 4 and 5 are actually pretty good. I think you'll
I
like
know
it.
you said they pick up.
Yeah. She's like a 16-year-old boy, like
Excuse me.
going through puberty. Okay, so Dark Matter, I've been watching. I've been enjoying it. If you read the book, it is a little bit different. Episodes 4 and 5, but I like where it's taking us. I like the ideas that they're doing. Desperate Housewives, I just want to give you my little
Tell
update.
me where you are.
I'm almost done with season 2, which feels like I'm not making any moves, but there's so many
There's so many episodes. There's like 20 something episodes.
per season.
season.
They just don't make shows like that anymore.
They don't.
Desperate Housewives.
So good.
Desperate Housewives to me is a near perfect show.
Thank you.
I really
am
think it is.
so glad you're watching this.
I know. I should have listened to you forever ago.
It's so good.
It's got everything you can need in wanting a show.
Absolutely.
The acting, and it is a little like melodramatic, like but
Oh yeah, but that's the type
point.
of show it is.
Exactly.
Yes.
I absolutely love it. It's perfect. I love everything about it.
So, what is happening right now?
So Gabby and Carlito. Gabby is kind of having a bit of a redemption because my girl was really just taking things like a little too far. She was just with her selfishness and like Gabby can do whatever Gabby wants. I was like, girl, you can't be kissing your friends' husbands. Like,
Right.
the fuck?
And then when you watch it again for like the third, the fourth, the fifth time,
You love her more?
you're just gonna be like, God damn it, Gabby.
Gabby Solis.
Stop kissing husbands.
Because she like makes such a redemption.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna love her.
Okay. So her and Carlos are trying to adopt a child.
Yes.
And then John's mom, like the teenager that she was sleeping with, is like, she works at the adoption agency, and she's like, absolutely not. So she's like sabotaging their adoption journey so far.
God, I love the plot of this show so much.
I know. Bree, she's struggling. Bree Vanderkamp, she is 100% a low-key alcoholic. She's like trying to hide it from her friends. And
Yep.
Lynette's like, bitch, she's pulling like the wine bottles out of the trash can. That's why I also love these girls, because like they're so real with each other. They're like, you're not getting nothing past us. Lynette, she's just like, I love Lynette. Lynette is the definition. Love. She's a definition of like a hardworking mom.
Yep.
Her kids are bad as hell, but they're really cute. She loves them. She knows they're bad, but she still loves them. She's just great. So that's where I'm at. So I'm excited that I have so much more ahead of me.
Yes. Have you met Miss McCluskey yet?
No, I don't think so.
She's one of my favorites.
Who is she?
She's an older lady.
Okay, no.
Okay.
There's a lot of side characters in the show.
That are also so good.
Yes. Oh, and then like the family that moved in with the son that they keep in the basement because he like
Caleb.
murdered another girl or
Yeah.
something. I think he's about to try to murder Bree's daughter, stalking her through the window.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot.
Poor Caleb. That's his name.
He seems very sweet. Susan. All right, let's talk about Susan Meyer for a second, because at first I was like, I love Susan. She's so cute. Now Susan, to me, she seems insufferable.
She is.
Okay.
And after like rewatching the show, sometimes I'm still like, Susan.
It's kind of like the general consensus that Susan is a little insufferable.
Yeah.
She's like a little boy crazy, y'all. She's always just like...
She just makes dumb decisions.
I also watched, and I wanted to know if you watched, did you watch The Idea of You on
No,
Prime
I
Video
haven't yet.
with Anne Hathaway? It was
It's
fine.
good. Oh, it's fine.
It was fine. I just wanted to watch it because everyone else did. But there's something about Anne Hathaway. How the hell does she look that good?
I know.
What's going on?
And I don't think she's like got anything
No, I think she just
like work done.
No, because she looks exactly like she did when she was in The Princess Diaries.
Right.
It's still her face.
She looks the exact same. It's like she just hasn't aged.
She's just ages gracefully. Maybe she's drinking baby's blood.
That's
like
Adrenochrome.
Adrenochrome. If anybody knows what we're talking about, you know.
You know.
I kind of miss our like Pizzagate era.
I know.
I kind of want to get back into it.
Iconic.
Should we get back into
Could you
it?
imagine if we did a Pizzagate episode?
That would be so
it would
much
probably
fun.
be brought down so fast.
Oh my god, it wouldn't even make it to the light of day.
Yeah, like I don't even think like our platforms would allow it.
No, y'all, we were so
could try it,
deep
though.
into Pizzagate and like the conspiracies of the world.
It became an actual obsession.
Yeah, I had to
that
take
we
a
had to
step
pull
back
ourselves
from it.
out of.
I kind of miss it though. Like,
I was on the dark web.
Yeah.
We all were.
yeah, doing research. Yeah, I was trying to find like videos.
I needed
Like I needed to see like Hillary Clinton like eat a kid.
sacrificing a child. Really? I have been hardcore watching 60 Days In. I know I talked about that last time. But I'm on season 2, but I went backwards. I was like 4, 5, 1, 2 is the order I watched them in.
Yeah, because on Netflix they only have 4 and 5.
Correct. And that's where I found it.
Okay.
Or Millie told me about it. Millie's just getting so many shout outs in this episode.
I know. She watches good TV though.
She does watch good TV.
Especially like reality TV. I feel like
She's like very big on Bravo TV,
Mm-hmm.
but she told me about this one, so I started watching it, and now I'm hooked. But that's how it started. I found it on Netflix, or saw it on Netflix, and then I saw it on Hulu, and I'm like, they literally have every season on Hulu. So now I'm just kind of like watching.
and the seasons
out of
are in
order.
order on Hulu.
Yeah,
Hulu?
1
Okay.
through-
Maybe I'll just watch it on Hulu
Yeah.
then, so I don't have to do it out of order.
Yeah. And then the other, I've been watching Lost. Have you ever watched Lost?
I've always wanted to watch it and dive in, but I've never.
Josh and I have kind of been watching it.
It's not that great.
It's good.
Okay.
It's good. I'm not like so devoted to it that I'm like die hard.
It's also like kind of old.
Yes.
So
It was like Desperate Housewives era.
Oh no, there is Millie. She just popped out.
Oh. It was like Desperate Housewives era.
Okay.
Esque. That same time. Like
It's the same
early
like quality of
2000.
TV.
Yes. Did I talk about the hand that rocks the cradle on the last recap?
No.
Colby.
It sounds really scary.
Colby. I feel like I might have said this with the lady that tries to breastfeed the baby.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that. I don't know if it was on the podcast.
Oh,
Though.
I can't remember when
Okay, she tries to breastfeed someone else's baby.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
But I don't want to tell you too much because
Okay.
I think you really will watch.
All right, where
and
can I
enjoy
watch
this
it? I
one.
want you to watch it tonight.
I might have found it on Prime.
Okay. I could
Maybe.
Google it.
Yeah, Google it because, and I just want to know your thoughts. Even if you save them for the next episode, I have to know your thoughts on it because it's wild.
Done.
Okay.
I did watch Fear.
Thoughts?
I loved it.
Okay.
Reese Witherspoon and a young.
The roller coaster.
Oh my girl. I'm sorry. The roller
I could
coaster.
eat that boy for lunch.
Wait, sorry. I'm thinking about the roller coaster scene because the way it was making me feel, I was not okay. I was like, excuse me? I wasn't expecting all of that, especially for like a young Reese Witherspoon. It was so, first of all, so entertaining.
It was a good movie.
And it holds up for how old it was. But like,
Yes.
for the roller coaster scene alone, I was sold. No, like, that should be me.
That should be me. Yeah.
It should have been me.
So add The Hand That Rocks the Cradle to your.
Okay, wait. I do have to
List.
tell you one more thing I forgot to say
Yeah.
real quick that I did watch season 4 of Bridgerton, or like the first couple
Oh,
episodes
okay.
of it, because I was too impatient.
Carriage scene?
The carriage scene. The roller coaster scene reminded me of the carriage scene because there was a lot of finger things happening.
Yeah.
So the carriage scene, like, also for that reason alone, I am a fan. So
I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
I only know about the carriage scene from like social media and
just
hype
go watch
around it.
Well, no, I was gonna say you could just go watch the last 10 minutes, but I feel like you do have to watch all the episodes to get the full effect of the
Yeah.
carriage scene. You know, it's got to be the build up.
The build up.
That's all I've got.
That's all I've got.
That reminds me, there is a new Love Island season coming out. Did you see that?
It is.
Okay, that's
We're back. We're gonna be.
We're back.
Welcome back to
Your favorite islanders.
Love Island. You thought we were done, but we will never be done.
literally never.
Love Island.
So we will be recapping.
we'll be
that.
obsessing over that. Speaking of obsessing,
Audiobooks. So this is where
Good
I
one.
wanted to segue into audiobooks. I know we mentioned it a little bit earlier, but I really think it's helpful for people who want to read along or just want to read more but don't have the time or haven't been able to find the time. Like, I think it's worth downloading Audible because sometimes a narrator makes or breaks it and sometimes you just can't with is there another word for a narrator for an audiobook? No, I think that's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just
Voice
can't.
actor?
Voice actor, maybe.
Yeah.
Because they are a little cringe, but like when you get a good one, it's so worth it.
Yep.
And I've been listening to The Untethered Soul, because I just felt like that book changed my life and like my way of thinking and just made me feel better.
completely Agree.
It just made me feel
Completely.
lighter. It made me feel like a little more acceptance. But it's literally like listening to a therapist just in your ear.
Yeah.
I love it. So that's like a really great thing. And also it's free on Audible. Mm-hmm. So just go download Audible, listen to Untethered Soul if you're feeling a little down and you just, I don't know, it's great, helpful tips.
It connects you to yourself for sure.
Exactly. Kind of ground you a little bit. And I'm so excited to read None of This Is True or listen to None of This Is True on Audible.
It's so
I'm starting tomorrow.
y'all. It's so good.
I can't wait.
Can't tell you why it's so good.
Yes.
No, I want you to find out for yourself. Right?
No, tell me why.
There's multiple different voice actors
No way.
for each character.
I've never heard an Audible book like that.
Y'all, and it's set up like there's some scenes where you can tell like the two characters are like at a restaurant and you hear background noise.
No.
Yes. Like you'll
Wait,
hear
that's like a full experience.
I know.
I'm so excited.
And because the book is like, oh, she's a podcaster, it'll have her like in her voice opening her podcast and like it's. And I've seen mixed reviews on it. Like some people in some of the Facebook book groups are like, it's not worth the hype, da da da. Maybe if you're physically reading the book, but the audiobook, so like take Colby's obsession and do what you will with it because it is an experience. It's very cool. Very cool.
I'm deeply interested in that.
So I think a lot of our like recap of that book is going to be centered around the experience of listening to it.
I think that if you're listening, you should join in
Please
this.
join us.
Okay, so that's None of This Is True.
None of This Is True.
Lisa Jewell.
Yes.
Okay, what's your
Yes.
obsession?
So I have been, and I guess it's kind of like me obsessing over getting in 5,000 steps a day.
Nice.
Yeah. So I really wanted to do.
Wait, how do you know?
So you can track it on your phone.
Oh, okay.
I just want to grab my phone real quick to show you the app.
Yeah.
You can. Track
You don't need
it.
a watch or anything?
You can do it on your watch. No, I just like walk with my phone in my hand.
Okay, got it.
I try to, but so I'm not hardcore working out. Like that's just not the vibe right now for me. But I want to make sure I'm still moving my body throughout pregnancy because like I just don't want to
Yeah.
let that go now. there are some days where I look and I'm like 130 steps. Solid.
Solid.
Good night. Back to sleep.
130. Done.
It's called Goals Fitness. I saw it on TikTok, but you can set like your distance goal. But see, like my goal is 5,000. Spoiler, I've only got 2,037. So, and it's 6 p.m. But it shows your trends. See, like I hit my goals these days.
Oh, that's
I'm,
awesome.
like,
I love that.
Obsessed with checking it.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you make it a habit, it's like fun.
Yes.
It's like a game
and so
for yourself.
I want to like increase it now. Obviously, like
Yeah.
this is really going to go off for like how I'm feeling during pregnancy, but then it'll go up to like 5,050 steps. Some women work their way up to like 10,000.
That's awesome.
But you ever see on TikTok, like girls are like, all I do is walk 10,000 steps a day.
Yes.
And like they look great.
Yeah.
Obviously, diet has a lot to do with that. But right now, I'm just kind of like obsessing over that.
Especially like in the evening when it's not, I mean, I don't know where y'all live, but it's hot as like,
It's so hot right now, y'all.
and it's only going to get worse.
I went for a walk earlier, like 11:30ish.
Oh my God.
But it had rained a little bit before, so it wasn't so hot.
I was about to say, I feel like 11:30 is a very hot
still
time.
like muggy though.
Treat.
So go ahead.
I've been treating myself to Poppy's ice cream or a Sonic Blast.
Oh,
At both places, I get the Reese's flavor, like the Reese's combination.
Poppies. Like local poppies?
Local Poppies.
I've never had the Reese's.
So what you have to do is ask for, because they have sundaes. So they have different flavors of sundaes. Reese's sundaes, like Butterfinger sundae. I think it's like different candies.
Yeah.
Or just like the regular sundae. But you know, for me, I just get the Reese's.
I do bucks
What a sundae.
with a Butterfinger.
Ooh.
I do. It's
Okay,
something about
so
the texture.
You need to go get a Butterfinger sundae. Because this is what they do. They put ice cream of your choice. I just do vanilla. Like a bunch of crushed pieces of the candy. And like sauce. So like for
Oh
me,
my
it's
gosh.
vanilla with Reese's. And of course I tell them extra Reese's. Peanut butter sauce, whipped cream. I don't get a cherry.
You can keep that fruit nonsense.
Keep the cherry.
Keep that.
Or a Sonic Reese's Blast, in which you do have to ask for extra Reese's, because if not, they're like super like skimpy with the Reese's.
That sounds so delicious.
Especially in, like right now in the summer.
Right.
I'm big on ice cream. I'm an ice
That
cream
sounds-
girl.
All goes back to Ashley Sievert. It was the Head in the Clouds scalp massage.
Yes. Yes.
And I also wanted to say that they're doing a 40% off special for facials for educators. So check that out
Check
for
that
June
out.
and July.
Yeah. My favorite part about our scalp massage was the end when they put the hot oil. I kept saying hot wax.
The hot wax in my head.
Hot wax. No, it was hot oil. And she dripped it, and you feel it all like literally hot oil
Felt
just like dripping.
so good.
I want to go back
Me too.
like immediately.
Book your facial.
I will. Okay.
I think that's
That's
it
it.
for the report.
I do have a couple pop culture randoms. Okay. Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber are pregnant.
Yes.
Now, this might not mean anything to you. It does mean a lot to me. But did you see she got a new
ring.
engagement ring?
I did see that.
And she's using her old ring like as a pinky ring.
It's just a ring. It's just another ring.
She's like, ill.
Yeah, it's wild.
Throw it on the pinky.
So crazy, like, to just have that much money.
No, it's insane. Imagine like being pregnant with Justin Bieber's baby. Like,
Nuts.
it's just crazy.
I
Like,
can't even, it's just something you can't even imagine.
no. Do you think Hailey Bieber wakes up every day and she's like, whoa?
Yes.
Like, whoa. Maybe it's not as crazy to her because
No,
she's like a Nepo baby, so she's always kind of been in the spotlight.
Right. Like, I think she wakes up and she's just like, like satisfaction.
I have won.
right. Like, I've made it.
she's
made it.
she's literally made it.
Like, she's married to Justin Bieber and having his firstborn.
That's it. I love the pregnancy style of like 2023, 2024 of having like the bump out.
Me too.
I think it's really, really cute. And I want you to do something
As my,
like that.
yeah, like when my bum gets a little bigger, I'm going to, yeah.
And just like have the bump out. I think that's so cute.
I think I might actually try it when I go to the beach.
You should.
like have it out.
I think you should have it. All right. Gypsy Rose's new show is coming out.
Cannot wait.
Okay, so are we gonna watch it and talk
We're going to
about
watch it and talk about it.
Yeah. I think her nose job looks great, by the way.
She does. She looks great.
Yeah.
In that interview you sent, I was like, damn, she looks good.
She does look good.
Definitely going to watch.
And I just think that Ryan, her husband, he's just cracking me up on TikTok.
Wait, did you see the comments in the video you sent where he's doing like the fridge tour?
No. What are
They're
people
like,
saying?
hold on. Wait a minute. Is he kind of that?
Yeah, I did see that. They're
I
like,
think it's so
wait,
funny.
Ryan's kind of hot. Like,
Right. Everyone's like, wait, why is he fine? I'm like,
and I think it's because he's taking up for himself. That's what it is. He's putting his foot down. He's like, because Gypsy tried to slander Ryan. She really did make him sound like he was like a nasty pig. Because she was like, he hoards food in my fridge. And he was like, y'all want a fridge tour?
Here it is.
And he's like got that southern country
Yeah.
accent. He's like, all right, got some
Here's my fridge.
He's like, here's some Dr. Pepper. I don't know what Gypsy was talking about.
I'm excited for the show.
Yeah. The gypsy
Life after lockup.
the gypsy lore and the gypsy drama, like, I am invested.
We have to
I
talk,
can't
we
help
have
it.
to watch it, I think, and dedicate like a mini episode to it.
For sure.
because It's gonna be good.
Have you seen Jennifer Lopez being rude on the red carpet?
Oh my gosh. I think I can't stand her.
I think I kind of hate her too.
I think I hate her.
She looked at the person who asked her a question like, kill yourself.
Yeah. She's just like not self-aware. I think she's living in this delulu. I mean, at a point, like J-Lo was like J-Lo.
She was Jenny from the Block.
She was Jenny from the
She was
Block.
that girl.
No. And did you see anything about her movie that she like self-produced?
Well, I think it's on Netflix now, and I refuse to watch it.
I saw some scenes and it's just,
Like cringy.
it's awful. Yes.
I kind of like turn it on just to kind of see.
It's so bad.
Like, what is the premise of it? That's what's confusing me, but I haven't turned it on yet because I just don't get it.
It's like, I don't know. At one point, it's like,
Is it fictional?
Yes, it's
Okay.
weird. It's like machinery and like it's running like the chambers of a heart, but she's also like dancing and it's weird.
I'm not sold. I don't know. It's just not a good look the way she treats people, and especially that one video on the red carpet. It's like, your fans are why you're here.
She's been quiet since.
J-Lo. She kind of seems like a misery to be married to as well. One other thing I wanted to ask you is, have you seen Billie Eilish being shady, like to Taylor Swift and
No.
Beyonce?
No, I haven't. There are shady people everywhere.
Exactly.
It's not us,
But it's her.
but it might be her.
I think that it's coming from a little bit of place of jealousy, and this is why. The first thing that she said, or the first thing that I saw was at one of the like recent awards, I forget what it was. She was caught by like a lip reader telling another celebrity like, "Why are there so many influencers here?" Like she was annoyed
Oh,
that there were
shit.
influencers. And lots of influencers kind of spoke out, like Tana Mojo on the Canceled podcast. Her and Brooke were talking about it, and they were like, or Tana said she was very disappointed because she was like, we look up to people like Billie Eilish, and to know that she just is like thinks she's so above us is hurtful. She was saying she does not understand why anyone would perform a 3-hour concert. And you know, the Eras tour and Beyonce's tour are
longer.
3+
Yeah.
hours. Like they're very long. She was like, I don't want to sit through a 3-hour concert. She's like, nobody does. Nobody wants that. I don't want that. Even if it's an artist I love, I don't want to hear for that long. I just don't understand 3-hour concerts. No one wants that.
She needs the untethered soul.
She does.
She's caught up in something.
I think she needs to be like humbled a little bit.
A little bit.
Because I think she's very successful on her own. Why are you being a hater?
Right.
But I do actually want to go listen to her album.
No, I think it's actually good.
Yeah,
So,
I think so too.
well, you know what? Shady, not shady.
We all-
You got good music, so
Yeah, and we can all be a little shady sometimes.
a little bit. So,
All right, well, I think that was it.
yeah, that's everything. Just make sure that you read or listen. Highly recommended to listen to our next book club book, and that is None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell.
Lisa, you know
like,
what I
it's
mean?
going to be a solid read. so.
Exactly. It's going to be a fun one. Also, consider reading A Little Life with us because it is a journey we're going on.
Yes, we are going to take that journey next, right?
We're doing it next. I think so. And we have a reading buddy
Yeah.
with pages of books, our friend, and she wants to read it with us, and we're going to be emotional support.
Yeah.
My nanny said that she started A Little Life, and it is devastating, but a very, very good story. So I think that the heartbreak or the heartache we might feel is going to be like worth it
Yeah.
in the end.
I saw Miss Gale from Two Fish Books also said that it is
I'm literally terrified.
I can't remember. She used some very eloquent words, you know.
Yeah. As librarians do.
Right. But
She's not a librarian, but you know what I mean.
but she did say like get ready for.
Are you excited to read it, or are you like, I don't know if I want to do this?
No, I'm actually excited to read it.
Me too.
I think it's going to be a good break from our psych thriller
Yeah.
genre. And I think it's probably going to be unlike things that we typically read.
Yeah.
Even like on
It's
our
going to
own.
push us a little bit.
Yeah, and I think that the conversation is going to be
Yeah.
some like deep conversation. So I am excited to like be pushed out of the comfort zone a little bit.
Me too. Okay. Well, consider reading that with us too.
Yes.
But none of this is true first.
Yep.
Follow us on Instagram at Open Books Podcast, TikTok at The Open Books Podcast, And thank you for listening. Love y'all.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Chat, I gotta pee.